Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to do a little vlog in my life as a 20-something-year-old. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I just moved to London as a 27-year-old, and I've wanted to make a YouTube channel to vlog this chapter of my life, like a little mini diary. I'm going to be traveling as a solo female traveler. To London, of course. I'm going to be exploring the city and also other destinations in Europe and also other destinations to be determined. Sometimes I'll be with friends or family, but I'm also going to be doing some solo little travel dates, and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to share this little vlog. This is going to be a little week in my life, living in London. I'm going to show you guys around. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into the vlog and whip up a breakfast. I don't know about you guys, but I have a tea every single morning. I love actually breakfast tea, and it's just kind of funny that I live in England now and tea's a thing. But yeah, I love my black English breakfast tea, and I love it with a bit of milk. Only a splash, you don't want to overdo it, and I don't like sugar in it. But yeah, this is going to be my morning tea of the day. Nothing better than a morning cup of tea. So good. So recently I've been liking cereal in the morning. I don't normally like cereal, and I try to get cereal that has no to little sugar as possible. And as someone who looks to have more iron in their diet, just for purposes of I'm on the lower side, so I'm trying to eat more iron and just upkeep on my daily diet that I have enough iron in my system so I don't have to take any supplements or that type of thing. And what I recently learned is that Cheerios, whole grain Cheerios, are super good in iron. Let me show you. So these Cheerios have like 83% in a serving of your daily iron intake. So it's a super good cereal to have if you are someone who has low iron or just looking for a product that's easy to eat and have, that's not a supplement that can give you your iron for the day. The other cereal I really liked back in Canada was from Quaker Oats. It's their like oat squares, and only get the regular one because the other ones have a lot of sugar in it and stuff. And you can just add berries or honey. I used to add honey and a bit of cinnamon to my cereal. And that one had 40 or so % of your daily iron. So this is even better. So whole grain Cheerios, definitely add them to your grocery list. Now I add my cereal before my milk. I don't know about you guys. I know there's a debate between what to do, but I have my cereal and then I add my milk. Cheers to you guys. So typically in the mornings, I like to have my tea. When I get hungry, have some breakfast. A little bit of construction going on outside, so you can't do much about it, but that's okay. And usually when I eat my food, especially if like I'm alone or something in the house, I like to put on some YouTube videos, watch some YouTube, or listen to a podcast while I eat, and I get ready for my day. I am currently house and pet sitting. So I have a dog to take care of. So I'm gonna take him on some walks throughout the day. And in the meantime, look up and research some sites I wanna see. I've been to a couple museums already, and yeah, so I just want to look up what to do. Today is a pretty sunny day. It's a little chillier outside, but super clear skies. So what more can you ask for, especially in London, because it does rain. So when you have a nice day like this, you have to get outside and do a little something. So I'm gonna go just enjoy my little breakfast, do a little bit of work on my laptop in this morning hour, take the dog for a walk, and then just see how the day turns out. Hey everyone, so it's a little bit later in the day now. We're off in a walk at this really nice park, and it's just a beautiful day outside. Like, look, there's like barely any clouds. Super sunny, can't ask for any more. I'm just listening to a podcast, the one with Ricky Thompson and Denzel. Really think they're funny, have a funny dynamic to them. So I'm listening to their latest podcast while walking the dog. He loves to play in the grass and stuff, so letting him roam around. So I'll show you guys what the park looks like. Hello vlog again. So I just went out and about in the area because I saw some shops I really liked, and a thing that I've been doing for I think a little over a year now is kind of doing like pen pals with friends, like sending letters and cards. I have one friend that we send letters once a month or once every 2 months, where we just send like kind of pen pal letters, like with little updates and like what's our song that we're listening to right now, what's our quote of the week. So we kind of have fun doing those letters, and I think that's such an art sort of, or like a thing that you can do easily whether you're traveling or not. Like maybe you live in a city that you know, your best friend lives somewhere else, or you have family that lives like abroad or overseas. I think sending letters and cards is like such a cute way, a more traditional way to communicate with your loved ones instead of just doing a FaceTime call or a video chat or something. So I picked up some really cute cards, and I've already sent a couple postcards to some family and friends. But because I want to renew that kind of little tradition I've been doing with my friend, where we send a letter every like month or 2 months, you know, just explaining what's going on in our lives and catching up that way. I want to see if they had any like cards that I could just use. I kind of like to get like a different card each time, but that's not really economical at times. You know, it does still have cost to send like a postcard and like with the stamps and then the cards and everything. And because I'm sending these, some cards will be going to the US and some will be going to Canada. I just want to make sure they're cute and I can use them. So I found this really cute little box. It's a little set. It's Macintosh florals. I guess that's like the artist. But there's 20 cards in here with 4 different designs, and it has envelopes and everything. I thought it was so cute. So there's the 4 designs, one over here, one here, one here, one here. So the main one looks like this. I thought they were really pretty. So pretty. And, you know, for 20 cards, it was £7.50. So I think that's pretty good. And I already have some stamps. So I'm going to be, you know, just writing a few letters to people with these cards. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh, they're so cute. I think it's from like a museum. Oh, they're really nice. Look at that. They're just a perfect size to write like a little note, blank inside. That's one design. There's 4 in here. There's this one. It's more like purplish red. And then we have, well, this one's quite dark. I think my favorite's still the first. Oh, and then the last one. Oh, this one's really nice. This one and this one has to be my favorite one. That one's really nice, and I really like the first one too. But yeah, so they're really cute cards, and I don't know if you are thinking about different ways to like connect with your family and friends. I think cards are such a good thing to do. And I saw one card that I kept thinking, okay, when I find a card and I think of this person, that's the card I'm going to get. So I found this card, and it's from, like, I guess an artist, Jane Amelia Parker. And what she does, like the art she does like a bunch of different like lettering from like the streets of London or like buildings and stuff, and creates kind of like letters. It's hard to kind of see, but I thought this really made me think of a certain somebody. So I was like, okay, I'm going to send them this. So yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. Is I just finished lunch, and I'm going to write a few cards. I have a few stamps. I need to go back to the post office to get more, and send these out because they're just so cute. Yeah, I really like them. So I'm going to send that. And I just finished lunch, as I was saying. An app that I found. We have one back in Montreal, in Canada. Well, in Canada, called Sauvegarde. So it's like keep safe. Basically, keep safe / keep saving. It's a food saving app. So I'm someone who's really passionate about food waste, and I think food banks are really good. Like, it's a cause I really think is important. And for people to be aware of how much, food we're actually wasting, and how to be better at consuming food in terms of nutrition, but also in terms of economically, and then saving food that would otherwise be in landfills or go to waste. I just think it's such a huge waste, some of the foods that we just toss, and also the packaging on foods is quite crazy. But so I found this app. It's called Too Good To Go. Not sponsored or anything, of course, because this is just me sharing some apps that if you guys are interested as well. So Too Good To Go, we have one in Canada called Sauvegarde, and there's other ones too. But basically the concept is that there's grocers, shops, restaurants, delis, coffee shops, bakeries that sign up for this app, and they become like kind of a retailer. So at the certain times of the day and days, they'll offer you a surprise bag with different values. It ranges from, I paid, £2 up until £7 for a surprise bag that you don't know what's inside, and you have to basically collect it at a certain time frame that you are assigned. So yesterday, because I'm in this new area, I was like, okay, let me check out my to-go app, see what's in the area. I've done a lot of walking around, and there's some places, a lot of bakeries and a lot of coffee shops that caught my eye. And there was one that looked kind of like more French style. It had like sandwiches, wraps, and their cakes looked so good. So I found it on the app, and they were giving out a surprise bag for about £3.60 for a surprise bag. And what on the app, you can actually see reviews from people. So they're pretty broad, but it's like, did it have good food? Was it good value? Was it friendly service? Just really broad terms, but it gives you an idea of what kind of bag you might get for that amount of money. So at this time around, I decided to get it. So for, again, £3.50 basically, I picked up like a piece of quiche, which is what I had for lunch today with the salad. So they gave me a piece of quiche. It was really tasty, by the way, plus a huge wrap, like almost like 12-inch wrap of fresh chicken, avocado, onions, pesto, mayo with a really nice pita. So they gave me a wrap, a piece of quiche, and then they gave me this such a good almond croissant, and it was super fresh, so tasty. And the concept is really that you pick these up, like your surprise bag up before it closes, or at a time where, otherwise they would have thrown it away. Support small businesses, reduce waste, and also just enjoy and discover different foods in your area. So I really, really enjoyed that one. I had another one time in the West End of London That was so cheap. It was £2.80. Imagine, £2.80. Even meal deals are $3.50, $4.50, and you get like just a basic sandwich, a soda, and like a pop or like chips or something. But yeah, so the one I had paid £2.80 was so good. Like the amount of food that the person gave me, like I got a banana, I got a muffin, I got a piece of cake, I got a mini chocolatine, and I also got a fresh ciabatta bread breakfast sandwich with ham and egg and cheese. Like, it was really good for £2.80, all that food. It was a huge bag. So yeah, I've been really enjoying like looking at this app. If I'm getting low on groceries or something, I've been doing more of the bakery or sandwich route. So if I know when to do this, I haven't been buying bread or anything like that or pastries, because if I do too good to go, I kind of know most of my surprise bags will have that type of thing. So it just gives me variety as well. So yeah, I just been really liking to do that. That was like my 4th time or so using it here in London. Pretty good so far. Each bag is very different, and also I've picked a different place each time. But yeah, it's been really good. So yeah, so that's my afternoon. I'm gonna write my cards and check back with you guys another time. Hey vlog, we're gonna make some dinner tonight. One thing about me is I love to cook. Especially I love cooking at home. It's an affordable way to make meals and I enjoy it, so why not? So today we're gonna make kind of a Korean inspired dish. I have some marinated chicken I made, and yeah, we're just gonna cook together a little bit and have a nice meal at home. Use the pot as a container for my chicken marinade. And if you know Korean cooking, you know this thing right here, gochujang, which is basically a red pepper paste that's often sweetened with corn syrup, sugar, or molasses. This one is with corn syrup, and the heat can vary depending on the brand and all that stuff. This one is just a standard one. You can see it says medium hot. I love this on meats and stuff, so I marinated my chicken, which looks kind of like this, with gochujang, ginger, garlic, and salt. And these are chicken thighs from Sainsbury's. I think it's pretty affordable if I compare it to Canada. If I convert it though to Canadian dollar, it is, you know, standard price. Groceries are not cheap for many people right now. But pretty good, kind of like a family pack of chicken thighs. So I'm gonna meal prep this along with some rice and get some vegetables. I have some zucchini or courgettes, a little bit of green onion, and from the other day I have some French beans. These are my favorite vegetables. So just some green in there, kind of like a stir fry thing with spicy chicken. So let's get cooking a little bit and have some dinner. I am hungry. So this is what my chicken thighs are looking like. Fits perfectly in this pan. Looks spicier than it's actually gonna be. I just topped it off with more salt and a bit of Italian seasoning, just to give it a little more like spices. But yeah, it looks like that. I'm gonna pop it in the oven at like 350 for, I don't know, a couple minutes, maybe 15 minutes, flip them, and then another 7 to 15 minutes after that. But that's what it looks like right now. It's gonna be good. I find cooking relaxing, therapeutic. Normally I have music playing, but I'm just gonna chop a little bit and just meal prep. So even though I love to cook, there are some things you just don't enjoy making. And that thing for me is rice. I cannot be bothered to have a rice cooker. I've tried it, had one, or make rice on the stovetop. It's just not for me. I just don't enjoy making it for whatever reason. And in that case, when I do make it, it ends up being like not the consistency I want, like whether it's too mushy or not like fluffy enough. I don't know. I have a thing with rice. So I have a little confession. I love these little rice packets in the microwave. I especially like the ones that are brown rice or basmati with no flavoring, because I can just add my own flavors to it. And that way I just have rice and like a bit of oil or something in it. And it takes 2 minutes. Like, it's so easy. I love these things. So yeah, and not the most traditional, but I love these things. So I'm gonna make this, we'll make, you know, put in the microwave for 2 minutes with my dinner for tonight. So just wanna say a little confession that I don't like making rice and I just love these little packets. My dinner is ready. It looks so good. Full plate of basmati rice, zucchini, like a mix of vegetables, and my chicken thighs that I made smell so good. It smells like gochujang, obviously. So I'm gonna eat this and we'll see you in the next clip. What's up, guys? Today is just kind of like a boring, not boring, but just going through the motions kind of day. Feeling good today and everything. It's just, it's a very rainy today in London, and it's raining on and off. Even though it's a weekend, there's a lot to do. I have my laptop open, been working on some emails and setting things through, and also looking at different house sits that are available in the next couple weeks, just to see if there's any other house/pet sits I could do in London or in other destinations. I've been looking at that. Just having leftovers from the night before that I cooked a bunch of like chicken and, you know, vegetables and stuff. I'm also gonna taste test. I went to this Morrison's and I found root beer. Root beer is my favorite pop soda. So let's see if this is good or not. It's by Tropical Sun. It's probably really sweet, but I don't really drink that much like stuff other than tea and water and the occasional like orange juice or apple juice. And I do like my iced mochas if I go to coffee shops, but I'm not a big coffee person. Like here, there's a huge coffee maker, but I haven't used it yet, or I don't even know if I will, because it seems very fancy, like grinding the beans, putting it through, like there's just a lot of steps just to make an espresso, when in the end, I'm just gonna add a lot of cream, sugar inside of it. So I'd rather just go get coffee if I'm gonna be at a coffee shop or something. But yeah, so just working on my laptop, gonna finish this and then see how the day goes. But today is more of a chill kind of work day, working on the laptop, taking the dog on a walk, and avoiding this rain because it's really raining today. There's a little bit of sunshine right now, but I bet in less than an hour it's gonna pour down again. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Today we're gonna go to a museum. I looked up some museums that are open in London, and I've been to much of the ones that are free, so like the Tate Modern, the Tate Britain, Victoria Albert, which is my favorite, and National Gallery and other ones. And there's one that's really intriguing to me. It's the Museum of Brands. And as someone who's been in advertising and marketing, and just really interesting to see that there's a museum on brands and throughout the years, and like, so it just looks really cute. Doesn't look too big. It is for a fee, but it's a very small fee compared to obviously a museum being free. or back home, museums can cost quite a lot of money to visit. You know, you have to really be interested in the museum to go. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead to the Museum of Brands, check it out. It's in the Notting Hill area, so probably gonna wander there, grab a coffee or something to eat. So I'll take you guys with me and let's go. These are all boxes of chocolate, which is crazy. This museum has so much to look at. Very fascinating how some of these brands are still here today, especially the Cadbury and the chocolate brands. Pretty crazy. Those chocolate boxes are really cool. Like, they were so small, these chocolate boxes, and now it's like so easy to buy any chocolate box and give it to someone over the holidays. Look at all the stuff. The old ladies' journal. Look at all the trends. Look at this little Canada thing. So cute. Look at little Quebec in Australia, India, little Canadian. That's so funny. I don't know, I never seen this animal in my life. Why is it? It should be a moose instead. It's an old record player. It's so cool. So cool. The best chocolate bar out of all of them is the Kit Kat. Look at the arrow. Look at the Toblerone. So cute. They have Cadbury's. I remember these in McDonald's. So funny.
That's all right. No, it's just interesting, isn't it?
Hey vlog, just did a little food shop and went to the bookstore, Waterstones, to get something to read. I've been really wanting to get back into reading. Typically I like non-fiction books. I think that's it. Like things on like self-help or improvement or, you know, topics or biographies, like that kind of reading. And I was watching one of these vloggers I really like, Traveling Tuesdays, and she was reading this book and it looked pretty cool. I got this book, All About Love by Bell Hooks. It's like volume 1 out of the 3 series of different ones. And it seems like a pretty decent sized book, so I'm gonna give this a try and see if it's any good. But it's this one here. If you have any book recommendations, please let me know, because I'm lost with those, but I like nonfiction books. And I went to the grocery store because what better way to just, I don't know, cook, save a little bit of money by going to a big Sainsbury's. And I only spent £6.20. And I think it's pretty good, like the price, especially for meats. Like I have basically a family pack of chicken thighs for literally £2.85. What more can you go wrong? You can't go wrong. I don't know what I was saying. The dog wants to play. Go. He likes ball. You know, so yeah, $2.85, 1 pound, like 30 cents. Tomatoes. Like this little pint of milk, literally 90 cents. I don't use it for tea really, so it lasts me a while. And kiwis. I've had a kiwi in a minute and I love them. They're super good. It's a little food haul for 6 pounds. Oh, for 6 pounds. And yeah, so I'm gonna marinate some chicken, food prep a little bit for the leftover of the week, and just, you know, take care of the dog, watch a little Netflix, start reading again. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. What a beautiful Saturday today. Feels like spring, as it should. Most of this vlog is me just eating. That's what I like to do. I like to find cool places to try new foods. Today it's super beautiful outside, so I have some gelato from this place I've been wanting to try. Got coffee and chocolate flavor. What's your favorite flavor of gelato?